Hello guys, welcome back to Fluke Racing, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 BMW models you guys may not have known about. Starting off at number 5, we have the BMW Z8. Now imagine a BMW Z4, right? It's a small little car. Now imagine that car on steroids. That's basically what the Z8 was. It first came out in the year 2000 and it borrowed the same engine as the BMW M5 of that era. It had a healthy 4.9 liter V8 which produced a whopping 400 horsepower and a 0 to 60 time of 4.2 seconds, which at the time was really good. Compare that to a C5 Corvette that only produced 345 horsepower. Even till today's standards, that's still pretty good. The Z8 only came out in the 6-speed manual unless you got the Alpina version, which came in a 5-speed auto. The Alpina version had different wheels, different clusters, and a whole lot of Alpina badges. The starting price for a Z8 was $129,000, and if that seems like a lot, today they're selling for a whole lot more. If you go online and look for one, they're going well over $200,000. Now, this was one BMW that actually appreciated in value instead of depreciating in value. So those owners who got those vehicles got really lucky on this one. At number 4, we have the BMW Active E. The Active E was basically an all-electric 1 Series with some funny-looking decals. The Active E came out in 2012 and only 700 units were ever made. They were all leased vehicles, meaning you couldn't purchase them even if you wanted to. It was mainly made for a test car and not so much for a production car. The Active E had 170 horsepower and 183 pound-feet of torque, at a 0 to 60 time of 9 seconds and an amazing top speed of 90 miles an hour. That being said, it wasn't the quickest car, but it did lead BMW to produce better all-electric vehicles like the i3 and better hybrid vehicles like the i8. Without the Active E, who knows what would have happened to the i3 and the i8. Alright, so at number 3, what do you get when a Jeep Wrangler and a BMW Z3 have a kid? So you get the BMW Z1. So it was first produced in 1989 to 1991. It had a 2.5 liter straight 6 engine, and it was good for 171 horsepower and 164 pound-feet of torque. And basically, BMW never meant to build another roadster, but they had gotten a new team called Technic, and what they wanted to do was just research and explore new ideas. So this car was mainly known for its doors, how they were able to retract down, and that's pretty cool. Like, imagine if you wanted more wind in your face, like you would just press a button and the doors would just like go down. I wish more cars had this feature. Like, imagine cruising like at 80 miles an hour with your doors down, That's pretty awesome. At number 2, we have the BMW Isetta. The Isetta was made from 1955 to 1962, and in a way it saved the company from being sold. The car was made right after the war, so they didn't have a lot of money to play with. So they bought the project from ISO. I really don't know how to pronounce the name, but the Isetta was powered from a BMW motorcycle engine and was linked up to a 4-speed manual, and it had a top speed of 53 miles an hour. And get this, the earlier Isettas only had 3 wheels. It had 2 in the front and 1 in the back, and the newer ones, well, obviously they had 4. Now, it's crazy to think that BMW made an economical car because it's the exact opposite that BMW does. When we think about BMW, we think about a luxury car. But I guess they did what they had to do to save the company. At number 1, we have the BMW 507. The 507 was a masterpiece of a car. I mean, guys, just look at it. It was first produced in 1955, the same year that the Isetta was made. But in 1957, the 507 got a revised look, looking a little better, and it was called the Series 2. The 507 was meant to compete against the Mercedes 300 SL, but BMW wanted to offer a better price. Each 507 was hand-built. Originally, they wanted to sell each car for $5,000, but they soon noticed that they couldn't sell it for that low. So they went with $9,000, but then they saw that they couldn't sell it for that low either, so they finally set a price to $11,000. And even at this price increase, BMW claimed that they still lost money for each car sold. And I know $11,000 does not seem like a lot of money, but you need to remember that this was 1955. With today's inflation, that would be equivalent to around $105,000. The 507 was built from parts from the 502 and the 503. It even shared the same engine, which was a 3.2-liter dual carbureted V8 producing 150 brake horsepower. You could get the 507 in 2 different final drives. Depending on which final drive you got, it would have a top speed of 124 miles an hour or 136. If you got the one with the aggressive gearing, you would hit 0 to 60 in just 8.8 seconds. The 507, in my opinion, is an impressive car. When I think about BMW, this is what I envision. I envision the 507. Alright guys, this is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which BMW is your favorite down in the comments below. In the future, I'm going to be doing more videos like this. So if you guys like it, don't forget to subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm mainly active right now. So if you guys have any suggestions on what videos I should make, go ahead and comment below. I'll be doing more videos like this in the future, so stay tuned guys, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. And until next time guys, be safe, don't be speeding and crashing. Yeah guys, till next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day.